Hello everyone! Today, I'll show you how to make a simple bedroom in Maya using some easy and beginner-friendly techniques. So, let's get started. First of all, I've taken a cube. I'll adjust this cube and scale it according to the size of the room. After that, I'll add some edge loops, select the faces, and extrude them upward to create the walls. Then, I'll add and adjust multiple edge loops to create the window area. Now, I'll take another cube and use it to make the bed. You can use a cube or any other shape, but a cube is the easiest option, so I'm using a cube here. I'll scale the cube and create the basic shape of the bed. Then, I'll take another cube and scale it to create the back cushion. You can adjust the size and shape according to your own design. And now, the basic shape of our bed is ready. Next, I'll take another cube and duplicate it multiple times to create the other furniture pieces. This will be the table. Again, I'll duplicate the cube and use it to make the chair. I'll add multiple edge loops and adjust them to give the cube the basic shape of a chair. I'll add some more edge loops, select the faces, and scale them to refine the shape. Our chair is ready. Now, for the legs of the chair, I'll take a cylinder and scale it to the required size. I'll delete the top and bottom faces and adjust the cylinder to create the chair legs. Then, I'll duplicate it to create the other legs. Now, our chair is ready. I've taken a disc. I'll select the faces and extrude them to create a small shelf where we can keep some essentials. Next, I'll make the desktop. For this, I've duplicated a cube, added some edge loops, and extruded the faces. I'll scale the edges inward and add another loop to give the desktop some support. I'll continue adjusting the edges and extruding the faces to get the shape I want. Now, I'll create a simple keyboard shape and place it on the desk. I'll adjust its size and position so that the desk doesn't look empty. Now, let's work on the bed. For the mattress, I've selected the faces of the cube and extruded them. This is a very easy modeling technique that you can use for many different models. Using just two basic objects, a cube and a cylinder, we can create most of the main elements of this bedroom. The mattress is ready, and now I'll work on the cushions. Next, I'll work on the cupboard. I'll create a small cupboard and add some edges to create the drawers. Then, I'll select the faces and extrude them inward to give the drawers some depth. I'll repeat the same process for the other sections of the cupboard. Now, let's work on the window. I'll select the faces and extrude them to create the window area. I'll also extrude another face to create the ventilator. I'll rotate it slightly to give it a more realistic look. Then, I'll duplicate it multiple times to create the remaining parts of the window. I'll use the same technique for the window frame, extruding and scaling the faces and then placing the parts correctly. I'll use the wireframe mode to check whether everything is placed correctly. Now, I'll take a cylinder and use it to create some small props, such as a pot or a pen holder, that we can place on the shelf. You can add any small objects you like. I'm adding these simple props so that the shelves and tables don't look empty. I'll also add some small objects and props to make the scene look more interesting. I'll add a few edges and deform the shape slightly to give the props a more interesting look. Then, I'll place these small props around the room to improve the overall composition. After that, I'll smooth the objects to give them a softer appearance. Finally, I'll add some small details and props around the room. I'm using simple modeling techniques such as extruding, adding edge loops, scaling, duplicating, beveling, and using nCloth. Now, let's work on the bed sheet and pillows using nCloth. For the bed sheet, I've taken a plane and applied nCloth. I'll adjust the settings and let the cloth simulation create a natural shape. I'll do the same thing for the pillow and adjust the nCloth settings to get a soft and realistic shape. For the pillow, I've taken a cube and used nCloth to create a soft shape. After applying nCloth and adjusting the settings, the pillow is ready. I'll duplicate the pillow and place the copies on the bed. Next, I'll adjust the bed sheet. I'm using a plane for this and applying nCloth to give it a natural and soft appearance. I'll extrude the plane slightly to give it some thickness. You can adjust the thickness according to the look you want. I'll continue adjusting the shape and position until the bedsheet looks natural. Now, I'll make a round pillow using a cylinder. I'll select the faces and extrude them inward multiple times to create a rounded shape. Then, I'll apply nCloth and adjust the properties. I'm keeping the pressure at 1 and adjusting the settings to get the pillow shape I want. After that, I'll smooth the model to give it a softer appearance and place it on the bed. Next, I'll make a small speaker. I've taken a cube, added some edge loops, and selected the face to extrude it inward. I'll add a few more edges to improve the shape and make it look more detailed. Now, I'll make some books to place on the shelf. I've added some edge loops, selected the face, and extruded it inward. The book is ready, so I'll duplicate it multiple times and place the books inside the shelf. I'll arrange them in different positions to create a nice composition and make the room feel more cozy. Now, I'll add some more books and props to the upper shelf as well. I'm placing these objects carefully so that the room doesn't feel empty and has a more realistic and balanced look. After adding all these details, our cozy bedroom is finally ready. You can see, we created this entire bedroom using simple and beginner-friendly techniques in Maya. I hope this video was helpful and that you learned some new and easy techniques that you can use in your own Maya projects. If you enjoyed this video, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. And let me know in the comments what you would like me to make next, or what you would like to learn in Maya. Thank you so much for watching.